Hello. It's really early, isn't it? That's because it's Friday. I'm gonna see if I can start doing things earlier on Friday. Sorry, I came out of nowhere. To anyone here. Let me share my screen. Nah, full screen's good. I'm still trying to figure it out. Hello. So you shouldn't be able to hear this, right? I don't think anyone can hear this. No? I'm seeing no audio popping up. Good, because this is all copyrighted music, probably, even if this is a remix. I'm just, like, listening this to calm myself, because it's a drawing day, but I also, like, would like to listen to fun stuff that isn't just, like, my same OST for 15 hours, or, like, I don't know, like, copyright-free boring things. Can't hear whatever that is. That's fine. Good. Alright, cool. So, I'd like to, before we talk about what we're doing today, Ferb, here's a funny announcement. I talked about it. There's a post about it real quick on YouTube, but hey, Alomcom episode 3 for Cromer, or Cromer Hates AI, is coming out next Wednesday, which is on the 15th. Real soon. So I really hope people enjoy that. I've hired like 16 or so VAs. Phrase editing it. Just so many things are happening just to make it finally happen after I took a break for like 7 months or something. So I'm really excited for this to finally come out, and for people to start seeing this again, because it's gonna start being bi-weekly. At least that's what the plan is. If it's not bi-weekly, then it's because I messed up as a manager or some other thing happened. Both Frey and I are going to be editing this series, because whenever he's available seems to be every other month. Not every other month. Every other week. Yeah. Birthday gift video. Huh? It's your birthday? Happy birthday! Otanjoubi omedetou gozaimasu. Alright. So, today's art thing. Oh, actually, let me just share my other screen. Rather than moving it over there. I don't need that. So I was on the flight the other day. So I got bored, so I just started drawing something that's been in my mind for a while. It's kind of weird looking, but this is a Snow White from, at least the head, Snow White from Nikkei. I had a whole thought about, like, what if there was a whole alternate universe? Alright, let me actually whip it out. Excuse me. What if there's a whole alternate universe where Snow White did something interesting with her lore? So I don't know how much of you guys know Nikkei, but I love Snow White. She's honestly my favorite character. She's the coolest character of the bunch, and I thought, with her official lore being like, oh, she's someone who has, like, I guess, physically grown by combining parts from other, like, robots. Without talking about the whole lore of Nikkei, she's like, to survive out in the wild, basically, she's like combined parts from other robots and like enemy robots up to becoming herself now. So I was thinking, like, there's totally a sick angle here where she is like a I'm sorry John level of like a gore-filled hulking mass of like monster. So I was thinking, there's got to be something with it. I gotta make like a comic at some point. I want to, just for fun. This is something that'll probably take a really long time, so at least I want to allude to it with the beginning, with the cause of it. So I wanted to draw why she, I guess, distorted. It starts out with Snow White here coming across the grave of her basically her senpai, her mentor, her just someone she really looked up to and sort of found like a mirror. There's a reason why I want this to be like a mirror. This doesn't happen at all in the actual game, but they do. Snow White does discover that Lily Weiss's body, her grave, has been defiled, and that her head is missing. Here's a little thumbnail in the corner. A little thumbnail in the corner of what I did real quick, of like what I'm sort of trying to expect of this image. Thumbnail sketch. Fun things. Okay. So aside that, this is one of the two things I'm gonna be working on today before I stop the stream, I guess. Whenever I feel. Another thing for game dev I have. So I've said it multiple times, I'm doing game dev with a friend now. So, excuse me. I got a 3D model, like a basic car. So I gotta whip out Blender for that. I'm gonna work on the Snow White thing towards the end of the stream or later. I gotta focus on Blender. Because I got to make a car. It's gonna be low poly. Because I'd like this game to come out within this century. My god, it's been so long since I've opened this thing. That's tab. Man. Buttons are really awkward. Where's tilde? I guess actually the first thing I should do is whip out the reference for it. So the basic car we're going to be doing for low poly is not necessarily a station wagon, but some basic car. Basic car. So our thought is like we should choose the Breaking Bad cars, LOL. The one Saul had. So like this. So, I mean, I think it's a good reference. A good reference to make a basic car out of. Good morning. Hey there. It's morning? 4:43 over here. PM. Nicely enough, some people have already 3D modeled this thing. So I don't have to, like, die doing it, but I should use it as a good reference. Let me import that fella in. I would like access to my tilde key. Alright, there's my tilde key. I don't have access to an escape key now. Oh, finicky, this keyboard. I don't think I like that. Oh well. So where did I download that? Desktop. New keyboard? No, I've never had a new keyboard. It's just a very finicky looking keyboard setup. Have I shown you guys? I think I've shown you guys before. Here. Come look at keyboard setup. It's always morning if your sleep schedule's trash enough. Fucking based. Alright. I'm gonna just put it on Discord. I'm gonna show you how much of a homunculus setup my stuff is. Let me get not sidetracked. Messages to myself. Bum. Paste or upload. All right. You ready for my disgusting setup? It was better view. So here's the Moonlander keyboard. Left side here, you know, I have halves of a keyboard, so there's not every single key possible on this. Some has to be removed, at least for this version. So sometimes I have removed things. Yeah, this is my setup. Big ass tablet right in front of me, and then a giga-wide monitor. All right. Anyways. Okay. Anime women, an important part of the setup. Part of my daily vitamins. I need a daily dose. Okay. Bum. I can't pay for you, I'm poor. Textures. Holy moly! So when I make this, I'm obviously not going to be copying it exactly. I do want to make a low poly version of it. Oh, that is a vehicle. I already feel like I'm going to law. I'm going to law really good. Let's not delete the base, actually. That's gonna help me move it a little bit. So what is this game? I talked about it lightly. It's not like I'm signed an NDA under a company. This is a game I'm working with my friend with. We're just gonna be making something that's like Voices of the Void, something that's the long drive, and just making making it better, basically. That's what the goal is. Plastic translow. Let's see, plastic. It's not gonna really need a bunch of these materials. But interesting that it's kind of frustrating already. Let me just remove some of these things. I'm not gonna be making a highly detailed car. I can remove all the tint of the headlights. I just want a general feel of it. I'm gonna take a screenshot for portraits. See, render image, active scene. Is this going to be from viewports or my camera? I have cancer. Render image. Okay, from the camera. I would like... to viewport? Let's see. Oh, 3D cursor. How do I put a 3D cursor where I'm at right now? There's no render from viewport these days. Viewport display. Move this over. All right, have a better solution. To 3D cursor. Holy shit, I'm kind of washed. Resets. Hi there. RX90 GY. Move it over there. Let's see. View camera. I need to give it kind of a perspective view. Orthogonal. Let's see. Camera. Instead of that, I would like orthographic. And change the view field? Let's see. Alright. That's fine. I need a good reference to sort of trace off of. Oh my god, wait, I just remembered. Okay. So the reason why I actually wanted to stream yesterday, but the reason why I didn't, because I had a giga meeting, and I was very tired afterwards. And during this meeting, of which everyone's much more important than me, I was just doing my training because we just have to do yearly trainings every time. Very boring. But during this meeting, my internet cut off. And this was like a very chat simulation. It was like a very what's it called? Let me fix this. Let me fix this so I don't look like I'm leaning being bent over. Hold on. Like, what the hell? What the hell? There we go. So, this training was very similar to, like, a visual novel. There's a chat to the side, there's pictures and gameplay to the left. They try to make these trainings very interesting. And with my internet actually disconnecting midway through, some of the images wouldn't load properly. So there's this person I'm trying to help in the game, training game, where she's like, okay, here's my situation. I don't know what's about to happen here, but I know you can save me. So I'm going to send you pictures. And it goes... Hold on. Where's the camera? It goes like this. All right. So these people are playing basketball. So and one of them is being much more aggressive to each other. So it's human factors. Like, someone's gonna get too aggressive and hurt someone. So I go back. I'm fake chatting to them, saying, "Okay, well, send me a picture because I need to know. I need to know the situation." And then she's like, "Okay, sure. Here's a picture." And I click on the picture. It's just her. It's her, despite it's supposed to be basketball. All right, so I just think this is funny as hell because I've done this training so many times, and it shouldn't be just a picture of her. Like, this is some grandma who doesn't know how to use a phone. So she uploads a picture of herself instead of, like, she's like doing front-facing camera instead of rear-facing camera to see the actual image. So these guys are playing basketball, okay? Please help the situation out. And it's just her, like, looking dead face at the camera. Just this. And then, all right, next thing. Okay. So I need a close-up. I need a better close-up of the situation. There might be other things happening on, okay? Okay, miss. So she takes another picture, sends it to me. She says, okay, these two people are coming in. They're coming to help out the situation. And then the picture, I click on the picture, it loads. It's just her again. I don't know why. It's so fucking funny to me, considering the training. It's just like the fucking technology inept person trying to send for help, but it's just sending me wrong pictures. I think it's just funny as hell. Whatever. What type of game am I going to be making? So this is going to be, think of the two games, if you've heard of them, Voice of the Void and The Long Drive. And then I'm going to add a little of the aesthetic of the Voices of the Void, and then we're just going to make a, I guess, better better game of it with what we're aiming for. Cursor. I need a cursor set to I want to play it? Well, that might be a while. RZ 90. Nope. I want it to 3D cursor. RZ 90. Nope. Why are you not rotating from my cursor? Huh? Oh, sorry. Wrong thing. A little washed here. All right. So now we have a view from here. View camera. Yep. And then view camera. Okay. The other one. I should be able to do render from either camera. Render image. Honestly, that's fine to make a reference off of it. So save this. Gotta save it somewhere. Desktop. Game dev. Have a game dev folder? There it is. Portrait. Goodness. Change render image targets. Blender. Sorry. It's been a long time since I've done this. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Sleep well. Control numpad 0. You switch the view to camera view. Control numpad 0. Okay. I need to increase the view of this. This is this is not gonna be to scale when I send an image of this. All right. So I have this. Let me save this. This is not portrait. This is profile. Wait, so anyone on the YouTube side, I actually want you guys to see if something works for me, okay? Where is the thing? Oh yeah, actually, so I can actually see the chat here. That's awesome. Oh my god. All right. So I want you guys to type any of the commands that I mentioned in the description of this video. I want to see if it works. Please work. There should be 3 commands, I think, like yeet, hydrate, a couple things. Let's see what we have. I set up interactions on both YouTube and Twitch. I wanted to see if this works. We have exclamation mark yeet, exclamation mark hydrate. Okay, bonk works. Good. Oh, both actually went off after a certain time. Oh yeah. So yeet works. How about fling? Can anyone do fling for me? It just looks like I slipped. All right, cool. It all works. I'm happy. So all of those are set up on Twitch as well, but they're just, I guess, redeems. There's no redeems on YouTube yet, so whatever. Boy, I forgot the head control numpad 0. There it is. All right. Oh wait, I'm actual fungus. There. Okay, now I'm gonna have these 2 images. So I make the profile and portrait view. I'm gonna start basically remodeling this. I'm not gonna use this car at all. This is just absolutely stealing. Once we get to it. Okay. Doing a study of it? Yeah, basically. I'm gonna be making a low poly version of it, so. Dun, dun, dun. You are legally allowed, required to put a Faust Fumo in this game. Hey, what if we just put Mephistopheles as one of the vehicles? That'd be a great reference. Desktop. Game dev. Portrait profile. I've been non-stop listening. I always listen to songs until I absolutely hate them. I've been listening to this one remix of Lovely Bastards, Meet the Frownies, X Lovely Bastards. This one person's rendition of it is just peak. It feels like a almost, if you've heard the Lovely Bastards song, think of it as like like a lo-fi version of it, but it's not lo-fi. There's something about it. There's that little bit of extra spice in there of it. It being much more less frantic. This song is not that frantic at all. I should not be rescaling this, unfortunately. So then that means I have to rescale the front side if I'm gonna be rescaling that side. All right, I'm gonna rescale the profile until it fits. All right, so then I need to copy that. Copy that. Or I can't. Or I'm just loser. Huh? There should be like tabs here. Yeah, there it is. I'm kind of delulu. Okay. You listen to excuse me. Patches of Violet. Oh yeah, the Kanto 6 banger. Banger. Let's make them not Z fight. Alright, this works. Holy. I just need to hide one of them when doing the other. Cause this front's kinda fugged. Huh? Why was it like that? Oh, because I scaled it, that's why. Alright, it's fine. Back. Alright, this works. Okay, now hide this fella again. Let's just hide all of it except for this. Alright, this entire thing. Hide that. Cool. Just make a low poly version of it now. I don't need to redraw it if I have the full thing. Hello, Shia. I'm doing many works today. We're gonna be making basically Breaking Bad. No, not Saul Goodman's car. What is the show Saul Goodman's from? Is it just Saul Goodman? What was the spin-off called? I think it was just called Saul Goodman. Shit. If you're interested in learning 3D modeling, I do have some. I haven't made guides, but like this is a good approach to it. So whenever you're 3D modeling something, this is how I made my 3D model, just by having a front and side reference. So I lined up a front reference and a sides reference. So I'm just going to be making a 3D model based off of that. Let me just delete the right half rather than the back half. I need to add a mirror modifier. Let me delete that half instead too. Merge. Yes. Merge clipping. Hold on. Yep. I don't want to. I do want to be able to click on those. So I add those vertices. So yeah, it's mirrored now. Merge is in the middle. If I don't do merging or clipping, then I can actually split it apart and like enter each other's mirror realms. Let's start with the car's base body. Let's not be on. Let's not do 3D cursor anymore. Median point is generally what I prefer to work with. Breaking Bad when Jesse has to make a 3D model of a car for Gus. I'm working as hard as I can here, boss. I think. Never mind. Sketchfab isn't enough to supply the cocaine business. The fuck is this stream? Just working on stuff. What's up? This is game dev stuff. I work on gar. I make a gar. The hell? Did I remove? How did I remove the mirror modifier? Okay. Where music? I could put music. That would be weird. I don't want to get like. I'm already playing music for myself, so like maybe you guys can put music up. It's just just a vibe stream. I have music up for myself. So if you want me to do karaoke, suggest something. Maybe I could put up karaoke for everyone to listen to while I sing or while I work. Freeze give me a learning experience? Sounds good. There's a keystroke thing I don't have installed. I might be able to show you guys what I'm doing for keystrokes. I'm doing a lot of things. Let me look that up real quick if you guys are curious about learning a little bit. Oh, it's gonna be on the. No, I can move it around. Show keystrokes blender. Screencast keys is Shift Alt C. I might have to install that first. Nope. Okay, so I have to install that first. Screencast keys? Did that bonk not come through? I didn't hear anything come through. So I gotta go download this screencast key thing first. Downloads this. Done. Install. Don't mind my gigro porn. I'm hiding. That's why I'm throwing it to the other screen. Just joking. Brain, small, don't feel bonk. Oops. Screencast keys installed. Installed. Alright. On. Alright, see it. Control C. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Oh, that's so nice. Alright, so now you guys can see, I guess, what I'm clicking on. Alright, that's neat. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask. Bleh. I'm not immune to being flung, though, I guess. What do I want to do? Right. I feel like this is enough for like low polying it. Towards the front side, at least. Alright, hold up. Where's select faces? I feel like it's been a long time since I've streamed 3D modeling, right? You guys, about none of you know I actually 3D model things. I bet. Most people might not even know I made my own model. Well, I mean, yeah, whatever. The VTubing side rarely comes out. Uh, I want. I'm gonna delete all these faces. Last stream I remember before the ones previous week was the birthday one. Holy shit, that was eons ago. Clipping. Alright, so now that goes to the middle. Yeah, it's at my birthday stream one, and then it just disappeared off the face of the earth like a mongoloid. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. That's what happens when the demons get to you. That's what happens when Carmen tells you to distort, and you just, like, distort in your pants and disappear off the face of the earth. It was a pretty hilarious stream. I'm happy. I'm happy that you enjoyed. If you have any questions about 3D modeling at any point, let me know. Because I generally approach it, what is this called? This is the style where you don't do sculpting first. This is sort of low poly and retopology. Most people do, like, sculpting, then retopology. I kind of do a low poly first, then sculpt, then retopology. So it kind of wastes time. Kind of just sucks for everyone involved. Oops, I'm on this realm. What the hell? What the hell is this? Huh? This don't line up. That boy ain't right. What the hell is this? What? How could this happen? How did this happen? Okay. I mean, so that's the end gun I'm gonna have to solve later. What? What? Like that, this doesn't make sense. So what I could do is just, yeah, I could remove all this. Dissolve edges. All right, so there's no more problem there. We're trying to model only in quads so we don't have like Giga Kasner later. Because we can do loop cuts really well. And loop cuts are really nice to save you a lot of time. Sorry, that problem was solved real quick. All right. Could just knife it right here. Bam. Okay, I don't know about that. Having a little fun there. A little too much fun. Okay. Oh, I may need to knife it after all. Mm-mm. I'm giving it a little British. What does that mean? How is this guy British right now? I ain't pouring no water bottles all over it. Knife? That's cute. There was a knife earlier. I actually am gonna have to take a knife and solve some of the problems here with this thing. Actually, right, this is actually just one polygon. Or not one polygon, this is one side, and it mirrors to the opposite. It's actually not gonna be a problem if I knife this part right here in a smart manner. That way quads are maintained. Oh yeah, look at that knife. Holy shit. Look at that knife action, mate. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to... Alright. I have to fix that wheel well in a moment. Alright. Or I didn't have to do that one. Thinking a little too ahead of myself. I was thinking a little too ahead of myself. Because now this is 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to... yeah. I can just remove this. Dissolve vertice. Or just merge. Alright. Problem. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How are we gonna solve this? We'll figure it out. Alright, let's get more wheel well done. Draw more stuff? Yeah, I'd like to see. I really want to see it. Show us if you're comfortable doing that. I love seeing people's art. Have fun doing the drawing. Alright, now let's knife the rest of this one. And then we'll solve it later, because it'll just, I think it'll just be better for that. Where's selecting faces? I know it's around here somewhere. Toggle X-ray. Oh, there it is. What is this? Oh, that's that Giga N gone. It's freaking out about. Okay. Alright. I have a basic shape of the car. Very Tesla Cybertruck. If we had an edge like this, loop cut like this, we can just split this in half. And then that'll solve that. There. All quads are back in order. Might post art. I'd love to see it, dog. All right, this situation, I might just introduce merge these and then introduce 2 loop cuts up here. That's good enough. And we have N. I don't like that. I don't like this. That's pretty shit. All right, now it's a quad again. But you are problema. All right, watch this. It's fine. Still a problem. Mm-hmm. That's fine. How much are these? 1, 2, 3, and 1 in the middle. All right. Cool. Why are you not merge? Merge doubles. Merge by distance. Merge. What merge? There you go. Mm-mm. Pick favorite. Smooth vertices. I'll expand this. I just want it to smooth in the x-axis. Let's get the front side now. The back side. Do you guys prefer having music for this? Let me know. If you want me to put like some sort of royalty free up. Otherwise, I'm thinking like, oh, this is a like a generally quiet stream. Why not put your own music up? I put my own music up. You put your own music up. We just vibe. Yeah, sounds like good. No hay problema. Man, that there's no way about that. What's my favorite thing about 3D modeling though? Honestly, at least what I do, it's relatively simple. I really love like, you know, getting the whole reference here portrait profile and then like constructing it again. Because this isn't ripped from a regular 3D model, so it's like, this is kind of dumb. Why not just like, I don't know, decimate the old one, and then bam, you have a low poly version of it. But no, that's kind of dumb. If I'm gonna make that won't really make a good low poly thing immediately. So I prefer starting from at least this, so we can make a good base, and like we can add on top of it later too. All starts coming together when you start texturing it and everything. It's just like, I don't know. It's really fun bringing it into existence. The whole process is very calming to me. Yo, Cypher, how's it going, bruh? X and Y, just don't smooth the Z axis. Alright. It's not good that it cuts in like this, though. Because how does the wheel wall look like? Actually, no. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. That's a general shape of the car. There's a crap ton of polys at the front, though. We gotta solve. Or we just gotta like make it less. Just make it less, basically. I can dissolve these edges. I think we don't need that one. All right, let's smooth these ones out. I'll start at the front, actually. Let's hide the back. Let's rename this front. Since this is visible, must be the back. This is... let's rename it reference back. Ref back. Ref front. Ref side. That works. Okay. I want to expand this so I can see clickable. There's something about being able to select it. Filter selectable. Yeah. I don't want these references to be selectable. Yeah, so now I can freely click on things. Camera, don't select them right now. Alright. I'm gonna hide them too for now. I said hide! So it kind of dips inwards. Oof. But if I can delete a whole bunch of these and solve it later. Because, like, oof. That area is kind of oof. What's fun? Another fun thing about 3D modeling is to the uninitiated. It's just like it's a bunch of problem solving. Like, oh, how do I fix this polygonal area not getting these quads anymore? Like all this in the front could be reduced a lot. Because this, like, we can solve this later again. Thinking about this, I actually could have just retopologized the car, huh? I actually could have just taken the original car and just retopologized it. That would have been a really fast way to do this. But technically, I don't really have access to that car. I don't know the license to it, huh? What is it? So this is the original guy that I'm, I guess, technically doing an art study of. This isn't really an art study. You apologize to the car. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm just taking you and deforming you. I'm folding you into a sandwich. Oh, this is their thing they just made. It's free to use. CC attribution. So the regular CC license is like, oh, did you use it? Then bam. Credit me. Free to share. Free to adapt. Even commercially. I could just retopologize the car right now. Oh god. Do we want to just do that? I really, man, I need a lawyer. I need Saul Goodman, like a low poly Saul Goodman, to come out of this car right now and like tell me, hey, do I have to credit this guy if I retopologize it? Holy shit. Is that the angle we want to do? I don't see anything wrong with that at all. While I could continue down this path, and it's already, honestly, it's decently low poly enough already. Like, let's hide this. We're getting there. Everyone can see the angle of how I'm approaching this. But would it just be faster if I were to just retopologize the car? I think so. All right. Maybe that's just it. I'll leave this for now. And everyone can see how the hell I was initially doing it, I guess. All right. So, where is my cursor? No. Okay. So, instead of going from a base off of a reference, we're just going to retopologize the car instead. Wow. That is pretty smart. I'm so glad I was just doing this for a long time just to realize, oh my god, wait, I'm gonna be doing this anyways. Add a plane. Like delete the plane. So, retop. So then we want to snap to a face. Okay. So when I click on here, control clicking, is it adding a vertice? They have settings changed? Okay, they have. Oh god. Hold up. Uh-huh. If I click on here, where's it going? To that face? That makes no sense. Alright, it is sticking to faces. Good. Okay. Mirror this. Let's go over here. Let's retopologize a hood. Alright, every bubby, here's Retopology 101. Make sure to apologize to your 3D model here for decimating it. Is there a way to just face project? Face nearest. It's important to also do shrink wrap to this. No, it's all not one mesh. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do shrink wrap. There should be a way for me to do this. Face nearest snaps to the face, but I want it to be like offset from it. Whatever. Okay. Oh yeah. I gotta look this up before I like struggle a little bit. Retopology. Let's see. Offset from face. Let's see. Clip value? No, it's not what I'm looking for. There's no way. That's what I like hearing. There's no way. there is yes way. There's absolutely a way, because I can do it like this: solidify, and then only rim. And then let's see, 0 offset. Then bam. But however, there is this underneath, this layer. I can delete that later if I really want to. It just helps me see it while I'm modeling it like this. All right, I'll do this for now. I can toggle this on and off like this easily. So that's fine. Should I guess since we're doing it like this, I can already skip to the next step for this vehicle. Since I'm doing game dev stuff, this car is supposed to be very functional for our game. So some parts need to be removed, like the hood, the doors. Gotta model the interior. Gotta have wheels separate. How did I lay that out? I actually cannot pull it up. Okay, I can do it over here. Trello. I have to do it over here. Bro, what? There it is. 3D modeling basic modular vehicle. So I have base vehicle body, gas tank, seats, dashboard, separate meshes. Okay. Modular components, headlights, doors, engine, and cooler. So those are the... I guess hood is an important thing. I gotta add that in. Hood. Trunk. Alright. So hood's one of them. Alright. So hood's done. It's my entirely separate meshes. Door. Hood. Front door. Boy, I need you to come back here. So I want the car to be recognizable as this kind of vehicle. So I gotta account for some of the structures. Windows is gonna be separate. Nah, well... Do we want the windows to be rollable? I think that's... I'm not gonna be modeling the glass right now. Alright, we'll come to that later. Also, why is it not? Oh wait, no, right. There's no faces yet. Normally I'd be control clicking it, but kind of frustrating without shrink wrap. Interesting. I gotta inverse the normals. I think it's control N. Yeah. What's with this one? An accident, I suppose. Okay. This magnet's so finicky. Can I face nearest steps? I wonder. Oh, because it's the one back there. Interesting. That's why it's being difficult to work with. Oh god, it is so under it. Like, what? My god. That's fine. Let's just do that. I want the vertice density to be very high. It's a door. And if you just solidify it, give it... It's good enough. How about this? Okay. So front doors are done, hood's done. Next. And get the back door, of course. Might as well do that. Cheat a little bit. I think I'll just merge all of these. So I'll shrink wrap it all. If summer car has more polygons, it better. If you driving around in a Lego vehicle, I think there's problems. Or you're rich and know your life preferences. Hell, if I was rich, I'd definitely build a Lego car. You kidding me? That's sick as shit. So all the pieces of the car, the original car that we're retopologizing, is selected. Let's just duplicate it and merge it. Active object is not a selected mesh. You're not a mesh. Bam. You are 1 giga mesh now. I want you to Alt P, clear parent, keep transformation. All right, so now you're 1 funny looking mesh. Holy shit! I ruined the. Uh oh. Okay. Let's undo a couple because I missed the tires in the selection, I suppose. But the 76 times detail in polygon, man, I would like to have this game come out this year. All right, so before I get sidetracked, again, select everything. Don't have these selected. Don't have the root selected. Don't have the backdoor selected. So all the meshes are selected now. Duplicate. Good. Select the antenna. Oh, Jesus. That one. Wait. Oh, Lord Almighty. I've duplicated it too many times. Because those are all duplicates. Let's undo a whole bunch. Okay. Now, these were all duplicated earlier. I want Justy Santana selected. Yes, full card duplicated. Now, unparent. You have been orphaned. Clear and keep transformation. You have no parents. Hide all this. Full model. Okay. Mr. Limbus Company Taxi. It's so amusing seeing how much people here are going to just know me for Limbus Company. I'm still doing it, of course. To anyone who's still here right now during the vibes, yeah, I announced on the community page that the next episode of Lomcom is coming out on the 15th. So porgers, extremely porgers. Let me turn this back on. I'm doing a whole bunch of different fandoms. But if you're curious what this car actually is, it's this is the 1998 Suzuki Esteem, which is the same car that fucking Saul Goodman drives. My goodness. All right, right. So now I gotta shrink wrap it. It'll save me a lot of time, I believe, because it's so frustrating to do this. All right, then I solidify it, the thickness, or just give it the opposite. Wait, I lied. 0. Give it 1.5. Or not. I'm crying. Oh, because it's being shrink wrap. Hold up. I gotta move stuff over. I'm so washed. Move this modifier above it. There we go. My Lord Almighty, I am so washed. Hmm. Then that gets covered up. Maybe we just don't do that. We have to simplify this car a good chunk. So stuff like that needs to be lost. Z, you snoozing in 3D modeling class, bud? This is gonna not be that fucking low poly at all, the way I'm doing this. I'm retopologizing first, but then I can get rid of a whole bunch of these. I can get rid of a lot of intermediate polygons. Does it probably be what the game model's for? I mean, man, I mean, it's just a game. I'm doing it. I'm doing this game with a friend. That's all. They were going to be making something similar to Voices of the Void, something similar to The Long Drive, something like the main inspirations are those two, and then I guess the style of Lethal Company. There's a lot of I guess references. It's fine. Why is this like that? Maybe I just don't need that. All right, pretty consistent now. Hi, hi. Anyways, right, the whole shrink wrap thing doesn't apply to everything I have here. Can I copy this? Copy modifier? Is that a thing? No. There's gotta be a way to copy modifier. Alrighty. So, front door, back door is done. I need a new trunk. Oh, this one trunk. Reverse the normals. Alright. Hiding bodies? What bodies? Wink wink. That is a trunk, if I've ever seen one. Okay. Or so that's just like modeling the body, I think. What the hell? Oh. Alright. Oh, holy moly. Damn, this thing when it's fully polyed up is kind of insane. Let's see. Unsubdivide. I'm really curious what it's like if I ever did just unsubdivide it like 10 times. Oh. Oh god, it's suffering. Let's save this before we explode. Let's stop. Sol. Oh my god. The inside's so dead. The inside's already like really low poly and well done. Very low poly count. I just want to unsubdivide this thing. What is that gonna look like? How many years have I done this? At first I need to do 2 quad. Tries to quads. Oof. Can't do all that. Unsubdivide. Oof. Yeah, there's no easy way about this one. Because all these triangles, I mean, they look like quads, yeah, but like, it's not solving it correctly when I'm unsubdividing it, so it looks ugly as hell. How many years have I had doing this? So I joined VR chat in like 2017, yeah? And And that's when I decided to pick up 3D modeling so I could make characters and stuff. It probably takes to know what I know in probably like a month. It really doesn't take that much. 'Cause I just know like a good chunk of the shortcuts and what to do. It really isn't that hard, I promise you. 3D modeling is pretty simple, especially when like you have a like references. Like if pretend this car wasn't here. Where's full model? Pretend this car was not here and I wasn't just retopologizing it. So you'd have a portrait view, you would have a profile view, you might want to have a back view as well. But honestly, you just need 2 angles and then you just gotta like fill it all in. That's what I was doing with this version of it for a moment. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is it? Shift H. There we go. That's what I was doing to this for a bit. I was just putting vertices where they should be. Like obviously this one looks like shit, like ass cheeks, but it's pretty low poly car. It's pretty low poly. It's on its way via being reconstructed from 2D images. It's just fun rebuilding the 3D image or 3D model. It's not that bad, in my opinion. It takes patience, and you know, if you enjoy it, that's pretty much it. You got to be sure you enjoy this kind of like hobby. All right, so now I gotta make the base, the body. All right. I really do not need these references anymore. And miscellaneous view. Let's just nope. Let's copy one of these because this has shrink wrap, solidify, all that jazz. Copy this. Delete. Let's make this the body. If you have any questions, let me know. Let's go sleep. Better gravy. Good hanging. Good night, V Boober. You know, I initially like became a VTuber because like I mean I like the anonymity of the I don't have to use my ugly mug. Cause I mean I just don't want people to really see me on camera. People don't need to see. I have a funny job, which I don't like being recognized. Hee hee funny. Cries in a half-filled empty mug of beer. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Oktoberfest is only 5 months away. Holy moly. 5 months away. I can't believe it. I'm really just retopologizing this card. This is not low poly. It's just the retopology stream. Like, by God, I don't think this needs this. Dissolve edges. Like actually screw off. I gotta gotta move that gear up. Just a joke with a mug rather than mug. Oh, I just realized what you're talking about. I was saying ugly mug and all that jazz. Jean Jean. Mm-hmm. I feel like I don't. I feel like I was talking about when I started playing VR chat. It's 2017, right? So I joined a community back then, and I don't. I just wanted to be the 3D modeler for that because I really like making custom avatars. As soon as I got my first taste of make my own custom avatar, I was like, man, I could get really custom with this, and so I did by just being a 3D modeler. Like, oh my god, like the way VR chat took the creative community by storm. Like there was so much people that became like VR chat creatives as at a certain time frame. It's crazy. You had requests and commissions. I did. I became a I became a 3D modeler for a community. So I did all the 3D models for a certain community. Of which shall not be named. That's past life stuff. I'm a V-boober now. But yeah, it was cool. For a college student, I made bank, dog. But I'm well past college now. I'm not that well past it. But it's been a while. Smell furry on this one. Hey! 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 No comment. No, just kidding. So I actually started learning about VTubing because a very popular VTuber, a very popular model on VeraChat was Dora, Doragon Girl, the 3D model for Dora from Niji Sanji. I feel like most people, like, I didn't even know about VTubers back then, but like that was their popular VTuber, and then I took their model and like Giga modified it, and that was the maybe second taste of like, oh holy shit, I can get a real funny VTuber model. Oh, my eyeballs. Hmm. In case you didn't know, yes, I with that skill, I eventually made my own 3D model, as you can see right here. This absolute homunculus on the screen, this troglodyte, this nincompoop. Ew, where are you going? Nice VR model. Honestly, I met Limbus by one of your videos. Didn't know PM have made a gotcha. Holy shit, that's crazy. Holy moly. Wait, what did you watch? If you don't mind me asking. You joined so you've watched my stuff before I even made Limbus Company things? That's sick. OG. Yeah, Limbus Company came out like last year. And then I made some Limbus Company videos for a while. I still am now, technically. I still feel like my favorite video I've ever made was the PM Jeopardy one. That was the first one that actually got like notable traction. No, I think I just found a video about it, and what the fuck, this seems like Library of Runa. Oh! My eyeballs. Didn't you do a ton of Lobotomy Corporation stuff? Yeah, I did. They must have seen the Project Moon Jeopardy thing, maybe. I don't know. I streamed playing the entirety of Library of Ruina and Lobotomy Corporation. We're not gonna bother separating these meshes. It was your video. I don't know which one it was, but like, hell yeah, dude. Dude, good to meet you. Dude or dudette, I don't know. That's sick. You should have more videos before? Like, it was probably a short? Yeah, I had shorts. I'm wearing pajamas right now. Yeah, I had a bunch of shorts. Not much to say about it. It was stuff of when I was streaming. I still am streaming now. That's a more recent development. I hid a bunch of my old streams because, like, I've gotten a lot better at art. And I just don't like my old models. I was also like, I don't know. My most recent return, I'd say, is the best, has been the best version of me, and like as a person, I feel a lot better. I've grown a lot since then, so I kind of just don't like those old videos. Plus, none of those videos like really popped off. I only like got traction recently through Limbus Company by making like Will of the Wednesday, which is like a weekly newscasting thing, basically. Let me remove that. I love that series. I'm gonna be playing a bunch of other games this year. I'm gonna bring back Will of the Wednesday, but for like other fandoms, if I can. The issue is I gotta make it like a giga different, cause like trying to people get relevancy in gacha games through like news instantly happening. Why Will the Wednesday worked? It was because weekly news was perfectly fine. Weekly news to like recap the community and the news happening for Limbus Company was perfect, because that's the rate it was coming out. I don't think it works that well for other more prominent gachas. Hold on, where is this touching? No, it's fine. What the hell? Okay. Like, if I'm gonna make something for Wuthering Waves, like I don't know how it's gonna work. I really hope they're gonna make like weekly content. If not, like, who cares? I'll figure it out. So what are the games doing like? Aside from Lethal Company, Limbus, and PM stuff? It's a good question. I appreciate you asking that. I love so much mystery things. I love ARGs. Oh man. Let me like whip out my hands. Like, if I don't think I've ever really talked to much people about like ARGs and everything. Maybe a couple, but my favorite thing when my ideal thing to make eventually is if I could make ARGs. Cause I personally think there is such an, at least an untapped market in VR chat for making ARGs. I participated in VR chat ARGs eons ago. And the fact that, like, one of the difficulties with ARGs is, especially if it's like, if there's going to be real life elements, is getting people out there to go to the thing, if they happen to be in the area. With that, it doesn't matter. If you, I don't know if you know what ARG is, but like it generally involves multiple platforms. Could be real life, could be all digital, could be whatever. Like if you host a VR chat ARG, all of it's digital, and you could even like, immerse people in the ARG a lot more. An important thing about ARGs is immersion and storytelling, and the fact that you're literally in it in VR chat is sick. I feel like more ARGs should be held in VR chat. That is my opinion. That is my open onion. So, I think eventually I will be making my own like ARG or storytelling kind of game. There's like zero chance in hell that the person for the cubes scavenger hunt ARG is listening to my stream right now, but for VR chat. But that was the coolest time of my life. All right. So there was a Giga scavenger hunt. It spanned a 4x4x4 worlds. The game was, or the ARG scavenger hunt thing was called Cubes, based off of the cult classic movie called Cube. Move this over. So ultimately with this scavenger hunt, the situation is you got to get out, or find everything you need to get out. That's how they go. So each of the rooms had a clue to pass each of them. To find that what every clue led to in each room was a world in VR chat. And you had to find that world in VR chat. As someone who at the time was the world explorer for my friends, who's usually just like would get find a cool world to show to your friends kind of situation, it rewarded my curiosity, because participating in that scavenger hunt, I could tell some of these hints already. So it rewarded, it felt so good when I knew something, when I knew a hint, because it was a world I've been to so long ago. It was the best time of my fucking life. By God, I'm PK. I'm so sad that, like, I feel like PK's scavenger hunt thing for cubes, it was so unnoticed. It needed much. It deserves so much more, man. I think the Discord has like 300, 400 people in it. Has less than my own fucking Discord. Has less than my cringe as Nene VTuber VBoober Discord. It's the market for VR is really tough. I feel so bad because it was so cool, man. the fact that this person had gathered what like so much popular VR chat world creators at the time, and then they would put in clues into each of their worlds, so it would help promote worlds. It helped promote worlds, help promote exploration, rewarded exploration. Man, it was the best. And then so you're supposed to escape. Let me read your comments. Like Escape from VR, yes, it's basically a multi-world mystery event with Discord clues. There was not any Discord clues, so all of the worlds were pre-made. Whatever. Okay. Yes, actually, all the worlds were made before this event started happening. So in all of these worlds that were either popular or not, a clue was injected, or the answer to the clue previously mentioned was injected into the world. So, oh Jesus, how do I solve this again? Now I have a try here. Just delete this edge. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Sorry if you I kind of like trailed off and started working again. Please let me know if there's any more questions. Oh, what else should we be talking about it? If there's any details, please do ask. It deserves so much more than what happened to it. Not that anything bad happened to it, but just like why wasn't it the most popular thing ever? Man, that was so cool. Just imagine your life without VR chat. So many things happen in VR chat, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. I became such a better person creatively ever since VR chat. I've met so many friends. Hell, dude, my fucking roommate is a person I met from VR chat. Are you kidding me? Suppose it's a great story to experience instead of just telling it without video feed. Hey, what do you mean? What? Without video feed? I guess instead of like a video essay telling you it, basically. I mean, I wish you could see. Damn. Oh, wait. What? Okay. If you're just talking about like, oh, I wish I could show you visuals of it. I could show you there. I could show everyone at some point. The thing is, I did. The thing is, I did in a stream so long ago, very, very long time ago. That stream is gone for now. I'm pretty sure. Hell, this is my old ugly ass model. Honestly, PK for you, dog. I really hope I become popular just so I can fucking showcase that world for you. Cause holy shit, dog, you like made my life. It was such a beautiful thing. It had such a profound effect on me, man. I want to make my own ARG. I want to make my own scavenger hunt thing. In fact, I'm actually once some things settle in the dust. Settle from the dust? Settle in the dust? Huh? I'm going to be making my own VR scavenger hunt in a different VR platform that isn't VR chat. Secret. There's a damn way to see it. Yeah, I'll at some point. Bro, okay. So what's sick about that? What's sick about cubes is that the ending was also a puzzle you had to do. Was the ending also had a puzzle you had to do? Alright. Oh shit. So at the end was like a relatively encoded message? Oh shit. G, Shift C. Oh Jesus. Okay, I might have to not. Alright, this is awkward because of the faces there. I want to simplify this a lot. So I'm gonna have to do some funny business, I guess. What? 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 What is this driving mode? What? What did I do to my camera? What? What just happened? Anyways. I don't know. Hold on. Mm-hmm. I don't know where I was at. I'm sorry. I don't know where I was at in continuing the story. The polygons tighten its hold. The autism tightens its hold. Bro, I'm surprised, like, in the end, autism is, like, the thing that people get yelled at. Not yelled at, but, like, it's one of the most, like, infamous things for Limbabwe company. Limbobbers. Why wouldn't it be like Faust, given the cult of Angela? The hag lovers. Uh-huh. What? Where are you going? You selected. Where are you going? Why are you running? Woo! Don't do that. Shrink wrap is so fucky, man. Here, I think if I just apply it. Oh shit. Get out of edit mode. Apply. Alright, so now I gotta add it back in again. Shrink. I want some VR chat streams someday. Alright! Let's talk about it. When? Let's do it. Over here. Listen. Listen. So that cubes thing, alright? That cubes thing is in development for Cubes Part 2 someday, alright? You bet your sweet ass titties that I'm going to be in the race for Cubes 2 whenever that happens. Whether my version of Cubes comes out before or their does, like I will. I'll be there. I will do more VR. I will do VR chat streams someday. I already at least I used to host it in my Discord server. I used to host a VR chat night, whereas weekly, and I would just do what I was doing that I was talking to you about. I would explore worlds. I would pass worlds that I enjoyed to everyone in the Discord server. So there was like 20 or so people that that loved joining me for VR chat night. I don't host it anymore, but my admin Nolfin Cole does. Thank you again, Nolfin Cole, for taking the reins on that. Because otherwise it would have died. Because I disappeared for like 6 months. Oh, shit. Add shrink wrap. I keep forgetting to add shrink wrap. Move this up. Target. Full model. Excellent. Move it in a little bit more like this. I think this is a good oh shit. Good recreation of it. Yeah, that's good. Good little poly enough. I want this to be somewhat even going into it since this is just the main thing. Hopping up for that. Let's see. Where's the front? What do I want to do with the front? Because that's just a big ass gaping hole right now. I don't want that. Okay. I mean, I can do this. Select that entire area. ES. Okay. Oh my god, I didn't have that on the entire time. Oh my god, that could have been helping my shrink wrapping. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, because holy shit. Nice stream. Thanks. And go to sleep. Thanks, man. I'll see you around. You have a good night. I want to see if I can make all these work streams pretty chill. Good night. Hoi. I feel like it'd be more aesthetically pleasing if it's like this. If these squares, these vertices in particular, line up. It's hard to select. What is the radius? Okay. Let's hide the original reference for a sec. Man. Nice and optimized. Seeing what optimizations can be made. Sound like a speedrunner. Like there's definitely an overlap between like 3D modelers and speedrunners. See what little optimizations can do. Yeah, I can shave a little bit, little polygons up here. I can save a little 1 second optimization if I just skip the entire game. Just a little up, down, left, right, BA start, and I skip this cutscene. See if I just during the tutorial cutscene, I enter it from this angle. Skip the entire game. I think that was like the last Easter egg in Nier Automata, right? Where if you just like during the tutorial, you go to like some oil barrels during one of the during the tutorial boss fight. You just go to the end of the game. Is that a thing? Pretty sure it was. Talking like a speedrunner. Speedrunners. We're all the same breed. What's some good karaoke songs? I'm gonna do some karaoke instead of sitting here like a mongoloid. Whenever I put on Spotify and anyone else who's like in the car with me, they're subjected to my carpool karaoke. Let me just ruin your guys' day by subjecting you to stream karaoke. It could be optimized in this way. Leave it like that. This could be removed. No, it could not be removed. Okay, so just the lower trunk is left, I think. The lower trunk, whatever the hell that is. There's many things left over actually. Quite actually, there's many things. I mean, what? Oh no, where's this being made? Oh god, I need to like. Yeah, never mind. Where currently is this? So what's funny about like mirror, the mirror modifier, is that like sometimes I don't know if I'm on this half or this half, and then the easiest way to do it is just click on this. I'll get rid of half of the vertices, or not. Oh, this one. Yeah, I'll know which one I'm working with right now. Get lost. By the way, if anyone has any suggestions for, I guess, things to make in Warudo, as in, I guess, what's it called? I guess cool interactions. If you guys want any specific interactions, please let me know. Cause I can make them. I just made the fling thing because someone in last stream just asked for, hey, exclamation mark fling. I mean, they didn't ask for it, but like they just typed exclamation mark fling, and I was like, what the hell's that? Oh, it flings your avatar. I was like, okay, I can do that. At least I thought about it. So then I implemented that in on Twitch and YouTube chat. I'll do my best to implement it. Otherwise, I don't know, whatever. Not a big deal if it doesn't come to fruition. Almost to a like low resolution retopology car. Getting there. Getting real close. Oh shit, this is a part of the trunk. Oh, back. I need a spot to put the license plate in. Okay, we gotta approach it like this. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, now there's a spot for that. 0. Let's see, 0. Sure. Yeah, there's a spot for a license plate. However, this is not maintained, this area. That's fine. And this area is now no longer maintained. Not good enough. Wait, never mind. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna have to turn off the mirror for this part. When we get to that, we'll get to that later. Make a whole cut out for it. Oh no, but it's gonna. Yeah, it's fine. Shrink wrap is gonna be funny with that one. Uh, is that the entire exterior base body? Just about. There's an entire underside, which is actually pretty low poly as well, that I might just take. At that point, I'd have to be like, okay, this model was from this person, which is just fine, completely. Who cares? We'll credit properly when it comes to it. Because I would like to have a video game out within the next year. I'll just make a wheel. Cylinder. Oh shit, let's do a different cylinder. Mesh cylinder, but then change this to like, I don't know, 16? 16? Yeah, like that. I don't really have to modify this part. Do it myself anyways. Anyways. Oh! Holy shit. Holer molar, stop it. Wheel. Done. Done. Wow, wheel. Wow. I'm so good. Hmm. Right. The poly stuff is always fun to see. Yeah. Yeah. It's cute. I will like really low poly this like soon. Right now it's kind of a joke. It's like it just this entire vehicle's having identity crisis, whether or not it's a low poly car. It's like here. Actually, you know what? That's pretty low poly. Well, it's like medium poly. Look at this. This is like something you'd see in like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. This kind of wireframe is a San Andreas looking ass motherfucker. Or maybe even like, I don't know. What was the other one before that? I only know like, I don't know. It's like GameCube, PS2 type of low poly. Yeah, you're right. One step below this is definitely PS1, but like we're there. Not Nintendo 64, not PS1. Agreed, agreed. Yeah, I can see that. All right, the underside is a situation because this original base for our game. Oh my god! I love that. I love seeing a little ghost coming out of the shrink wrap. Let me just apply the shrink wrap already. Apply. Don't need to apply the solidify yet. All right, so there. Bam! That is a whole ass body. Look at that shit. Bam. It's too late. How much of the underside of the card matters here? I can just 3D model it later, to be honest. Because I just need to hand this to my programmer. And it's just going to be like a working model. Like a practically placeholder, but it's still going to be one of the things that's going to be the final game, but like it's pretty placeholder right now. I can just give them this and it's like basically functional. Hold on, let me go back. Let me apply the mirror. Because I need to apply this. Because if you're never supposed to see it clearly, just make it like a flat plane. Yeah, you're right. I can just do that. Let's see. Where is that mirror? Symmetry X. Can I do this? Yes, I still can. Good. So it's interesting, even if you don't have a mirror, if this whole mesh is completely symmetrical on the y-axis and via its topology, you can enable mesh symmetry, and it just works. It just works. It really just works. This car, thank you. Nice boat. It's just retopologized. It's not low poly yet. It's not exactly the the low poly that I'm looking for, but it's good enough. All right, but oh shit. However, as soon as I'm gonna add this little divot here for the tailpipe, it's gonna like die. It's gonna be cringe. Instead of cutting into it. All right, I'm gonna save this. Am I done with this full body yet? Trunk separate, not separate. It is everything. All right, so let me duplicate this. Body cut. Back. We're about to do what's called a pro game remove here. Bam, 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 bam. Delete the face. Bam, 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 bam. Wow, look at that. Quads still maintained. Big sex. Uh, Die Very Rough is a bomb? Bomba? Bro, I love Children of the City. Definitely still my favorite song of all the Project Moon. Poem of a Machine's definitely, like, maybe still second. The Crying Children one. Giga Banger. Man. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I still feel like of all the Project Moon songs, all the ones in Library of Ruin still like hit me more than any of the Limbus Company ones. Like Kanto 3's is pretty sick. But Kanto 3's song is pretty sick. What was Kanto 4? I don't remember. I haven't did I play Kanto 4? Yes, of course I did. Yeah, I did. I just don't remember it. So it's just not memorable. Oh fuck. Compass is very good though. Shit, right. I didn't play that Kanto. I wish I didn't stop. I know it's easy to catch up in Limbus Company. Well, actually, hold on. I need someone to clarify this to me. This might actually make me come back to playing Limbabwe. How easy is it to obtain the Wallace Purse Snatch I guess goodies after Wallace Purse Snatch? Are they only obtainable during Walpurgis Snatch? Walpurgis Nach? Waru Purgesunach? Kanto 6 is 3 patches of Violet. I hear everyone's like gooning over that song. Not gooning, but they really enjoy that song. It might be a contender for a really, really good song. Madame of La Mancha? That didn't come out yet. Huh? Huh? You can craft previous Walpurgis things during all falling Walpurgis. Maybe I'll come back. Maybe I'll come back. I don't know. The thing is, I can read everything already. Like there's online resources for me to read stuff. It's the reason why I like haven't come back to the game. I don't really like care for Limbabwe's gameplay. Frankly, bored of it. I'd rather play Library of Runa. If I want to play Limbus Company gameplay, I'd rather just play Library of Runa. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. If I wanted to have a roguelike, I would just play what is that of the game? Slay the Spire. Understandable, I still enjoy the gameplay side of Limbus. I understand those who don't. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad you can understand, because, like, holy moly, I don't care. Limbus Company, the only game where both the difficulty and the gotcha pulls fuck you over. Thank you, Project Moon. Very cool. At the very state of this moment, this car is not very low poly. This is just very retopologized. As I've said like 20 billion million times. So I gotta deform it later. I gotta confront my programming specialist. Yeah, it's about whether or not this is okay. What the hell? Oh, shrink wrap still on. Apply. Apply. Okay. That's fine. The bottom side really doesn't matter. In this car, all it's gonna be like gone is like the engine, man. Like I said, with the full model. It's like all it's gonna happen is like, oh, we're gonna be flip flopping this dumbass engine. Okay, let me do this. Oh, bam! It's open. You can see the naked parts split out. All right. Then this. This is also just flops open. So honestly, I could just put a big ass block. A little flat plane on the bottom and a big ass block. Yeah. All right. I think that's the plan. Well, okay. People need to be able to sit in this thing. People need to be able to sit in this car. That'd be important. Also, I don't like this little part here. It doesn't line up nicely. There we go. That's a little bit more pleasing. This car looks like it serves as a public transport alternative. This is the reason why this is like the car that Saul Goodman uses. It's like a real piece of work. Why did I? This is also 4, isn't it? It's all vertices. This is 4. This is 3. I can't count. Okay, I can't count. Dissolve vertices. There it is. There's the 4. All right, there was a sick optimization right there. Hi. Huh. I don't like this. This does not bring joy. This is not spark joy. There it is. Thank you. I couldn't. I don't remember. I didn't remember the original words. Okay, that's better. shit. We're supposed to be watching Bofuri in the Discord server right now, huh? I think I might end the stream and do that. I didn't end up drawing. I wanted to draw some stuff today. This, because I drew this during my flight, and I really want to finish it. It's a Nikkei thing, but I haven't gotten to it. Stop looking at me with those big old eyes. With a 1,000-yard stare. Stop looking at me with those big old eyes. Fucking. That art looks so good. Thanks. I appreciate it. Sad I didn't get to work on it today, but I'm still, yeah, it's still on its way. Okay. I think I'll call it for now. I think Fridays. I'll consider Monday being a work day, but Friday I think is good work day streams. I'm still trying to figure out my schedule. There's a reason why I didn't announce, like, oh, this is the way my schedule is gonna work, at least properly, during my comeback video. Is because I don't know. I have so little control over my day to day. I have no clue what's good. I think Friday's a good day as long as it's a telework day, because I can just be at home from 7 to 3. And then now I can stream, and I'm also not tired from driving. So, yeah. Work days where I am at work and have to drive back and forth for an hour and do many things. I'm tired. I'm sorry. Shouldn't really apologize. My guy, there's no way I can survive. So I'm trying to stream as much as I can, and Fridays, pretty good choice for as long as it's telework, for productivity stream. On stream, yoga, nice to have on the background while I was working on my stuff. That's my thought. I want my art and productivity streams to be good. Actually, I didn't actually check. Did Twitch actually stream properly to the right spot? I just went. How do I do this? Stream manager. Currently, what is this stream? Oh, I can work properly. So I use Restream and go to multiple things. Been watching on Twitch and it seemed fun. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Friday sounds right for constant streaming. Very epic. Yep. So Friday is a workday stream. I like weekdays being workdays. Saturday, I'm probably gonna play a game. Have you guys? I'm probably gonna play a game tomorrow. I think I am. Have you guys heard of this game? Ooh. Speaking of mystery and other shit. And other things of the sort. Have you guys heard of Kanito Pet? I saw this pop up on my feed. I really want to play it. Hey, Library of Ruin, I'm done! Get me out! Get me out of the fucking library! Don't get me out of this fucking business building! I'm good. I don't need to play Library of Ruin. I know of it, but nothing specific about it. I think I'll play it tomorrow. I'm very excited to play it. It's so the bare minimum is that this plays out like Bonzi Buddy, those virtual assistants. However, it is turned into like an analog horror as a game. It's pretty cool. This is like a creepypasta, as a video game, but you can play it. $6 is good. I really highly recommend that you play it yourself. Otherwise, come watch me play it tomorrow. I'm gonna make it. There's some elements where it might like dox you. Hopefully, it doesn't do that to me. I'm gonna make sure none of my IRL cameras are attached. Because I think I remembered reading that it like turns on a camera at some point. So I'd rather not. But I'll play this out. I'm very excited. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yes? We'll continue working on this. Well, you'll just see it. You'll just see my. I'll continue working on this like off stream too. So, on a more serious note, though, HoloCure is a good game to stream. HoloCure and Hollow Break. Have you played Hollow X Break? I've been excited to play that. The thing is, I've like. So I have both of them added. I have a really old HoloCure save before I even got on Steam. I don't even know how to like sync it, to be honest. It's kind of fucked. I'll probably play both of these games just for funsies, random day. Hollow X Break. I have not watched a single lick of gameplay, and I've always wanted to play it after hearing, you know, K make another game in the series. I'm very happy. Anyways, see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thanks for hanging, everybody.